Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Today we're going to talk about everyone. All right. NastyNathanial out here in the city of Santa Maria, California. And right now I'm going to be conducting a First Amendment audit of Tesla. Yeah, America's favorite electric car manufacturer. And we're going to make sure that our friends at Tesla respect and honor my constitutionally protected right to record what I can see from a public space. And hopefully MERB will approve of this audit. So yeah, folks, this is it. This is Tesla. This is some kind of office, obviously, but I don't know exactly what it's used for. It's been here for a bit, for over a year now, probably longer, and I haven't been able to find any information about it online. I've looked, if you Google Tesla Santa Maria, there's a charging station over on Skyway Drive that pops up, but nothing about this. I haven't been able to find anything on their website about this location, like what it is or what they do here. So I thought I'd come over here and do an audit. So as you can see, there's a Tesla van right there. It's a Ford Sprinter van. That's interesting that they're using like a Ford product for one of their utility vehicles. That looks like some kind of a service van. They also, I've also seen them using those little transit vans. They're like those little mini Sprinters. I've seen them using that. I wonder why they're not using their own electric vehicles, or maybe they haven't developed a van yet. I know they got this truck that's supposed to be coming out that looks really ugly. Then again, I'm not a fan of the Tesla body styles anyway, so maybe I'm a little biased in that regard. There's another look at the entrance there. The windows look like they're kind of tinted. I can't see inside, but it's definitely got the Tesla logo on them. There you can see Tesla. Now, I don't know a whole lot about this particular location, but what I can do is tell you a little bit about Tesla. The company was founded in 2003 by Martin Eberhard, Mark Tarpenning, and Ian Wright. And then later, investor Elon Musk came along. Most of you, when you think of Tesla, you probably associate the name Elon Musk. But they were later joined by J.B. Straubel, who ended up becoming the company's chief technical officer. And something that I found kind of interesting, based on what I read, was that Elon Musk didn't really have a whole lot of involvement as far as the day-to-day operations of running the company. And I thought that was kind of strange, especially considering the fact that, when you think of Tesla, usually you think of Elon Musk, Mr. SpaceX himself. But there was a lawsuit filed that resulted in a settlement in 2009, which named all 5 men as equal founders of the company. Well, it appears as though they have some office space upstairs, and that looks like tinted glass. I don't know, what is this place? Is this a Tesla facility, or is it actually a Scientology org? I don't know, maybe Scientology is using this to house the RPFers? I don't know, maybe they sent Parker Osmond here. I don't know, maybe we have to ask Odo. What do you say, Odo? Now, over here we have the door to what looks like a service bay that appears to be open, or maybe it's just used as a warehouse. Maybe this is where they store all the Tesla parts. I'm assuming this is theirs. I mean, I could be wrong. Don't shoot me if I am. But it's kind of funny how it's just like wide open like this. Like a burglar could go back there and help himself to a variety of Tesla parts. You know, that maybe he could sell at the Napomo swap meet. I don't know. Looks like we got somebody. Maybe that's Elon Musk himself, or I don't know. He's checking me out. I don't know what wonder what he's concerned about. I went back inside. I don't know, maybe Elon Musk has an office here. Maybe he comes here and checks up on the Central Coast Tesla operations. Looks like we got somebody coming out here. Oh, signs of life. Well, he was coming out. Maybe he's going to sneak out the back door now that he saw me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they're closing the... Oh, that one guy that opened the door probably told on me. Oh, no. Oh, this is, okay. Well, I think they're getting spooked. Hi!
You just getting photos and stuff around?
Yeah, that's about it. How you doing?
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
People call me Nate.
Nate?
Yeah.
I'm Evan.
Evan, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
So are you guys Tesla, or?
No.
Oh, okay.
And they're not like real Tesla. It's for like solar panels, not like Tesla cars.
Do you know what they do at this Tesla? Because actually my focus was on Tesla. I didn't know if you guys were a part of it.
No, those buildings that way. No. Something about like power cells, but I don't know much about it, man.
Oh, okay. No, that was it. I was doing a thing about Tesla.
Right on.
I got a fetish for Tesla.
I wish I could afford one.
Yeah. You know, again, like their cheapest model, like their base model, the Model 3s, like
Yeah.
40 grand. And they talk about all this money that you save. You're like, oh, you know, you save all this money in gas, but how long is it going to take you to pay off that car?
Yeah.
You know, even if you pay cash for it, you still, I mean...
But when you sit in one, man, you'd be surprised at how nice they are inside.
Oh, really? Oh, you've driven one before?
I've been in one before.
Oh, okay. I just think, I mean, I'm not trying to sound discriminatory, but I think they're kind of ugly. I don't like the body styles on them.
You know? I think you'd be surprised. I bet you a lot of cars will start having that look, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, like I said, my focus is on Tesla. I didn't mean to spook you guys.
You're okay.
You know, thank you for being professional. I appreciate it.
Of course, man.
Some people freak out, you know.
No, I'm a cool guy.
All right. Thank you. You have a good one. Take care. Uh-oh. Law enforcement is here. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's a good cop. Not a bad one. Oh, well, that didn't take long. Well, I've actually been here for a while. Looks like he's gonna talk to me. Hopefully he's a nice guy. He won't be mean. Hi.
Oh, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you? Well, I guess I just asked that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's happened before to you too on some of your other videos.
What was that?
You repeat the how are you doing?
Oh, I'm just a friendly guy.
All right. Inquisitive. That's the question.
Inquisitive? Well, I mean, I'm curious.
Yeah. All right. Me too. I'm kind of curious too.
All right. I don't think I've ever met you before.
Probably not.
Officer
Spencer.
Spencer. Okay.
Yeah. So we're getting a call over here, obviously, for obvious reasons.
Okay.
Any reason why you happen to be out here, Nathaniel?
I got a thing for Teslas. I'm doing it. I'm wondering what this location is. Well, I know it says Tesla on the door, but like, you know, I was hoping somebody would maybe come out and talk to me. I could ask them some questions about it.
The Tesla one?
Yeah.
Why don't you just go knock on the door?
Well, I don't want to go on private property because then they might, you know, who knows, they might.
Can I make a suggestion, Nathaniel?
Yeah.
If you didn't walk around with cameras in your hand like this, and you walked into a business as nice as you are, as you say you are, I'm sure they would be happy to answer some questions for you.
Yeah, well, I just like to document everything that's going on. I mean, I hear your suggestion, but I kind of...
I mean, does that make sense?
Yeah,
I mean,
I get it.
Other than yourself and me, who has to carry audio per policy and stuff like that, normal people don't walk around with cameras and stuff like this all over. One strapped to his chest, one and a camera in each hand like that. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, too, I mean, you think about it, cameras are a part of everyday life now. I mean, anybody that's got a cell phone has a video camera now, and anytime something happens, what do people do? They whip out their phones and they start... I mean, I see what you're saying. Most people don't, like, strap GoPros to their bodies and walk... I mean, I get that, but...
What is it that you're concerned about just going in there and talking to somebody about Tesla?
Well, like I just said, you know, I don't want to, whatchamacallit, you know, them, I mean, you know, you never know. I mean, this ain't my first rodeo. Some people freak out and they might try to, you know, have me trespassed or something like that and say, oh, he, you know.
It just depends on how you approach people, right?
Yeah. I mean, I like to document everything so then there's nobody can say, oh, well, you know, he threatened me or whatnot. Well, no, I didn't. I have it all on camera, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Kind of like how you guys wear body cameras, you know, it's just to document, you know, everything that's taking place. And, you know, so, you know, it protects you guys and it also protects the people you're interacting with, you know?
Sure.
It's just kind of the objective record. But I see both sides. I mean, I see why some people freak out, but at the same time, I also, you know, like I say, cameras are part of everyday life now. Everybody, I mean, there's cameras on city poles here in Santa Maria. You know, like I don't care. I'm not doing anything illegal, but you know, some people, you know, make an issue about it. Like, oh, you know, Big Brother's watching us, blah, 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 you know.
Sure. So what is it that you're wanting to find out about Tesla? How to purchase one, or
Well, I was just really wondering what this location is because it's kind of mysterious, you know, like it's just they got a small sign on the door that says Tesla, but there's no information on it. Like if you go look, if you Google Tesla Santa Maria or Tesla Central Coast, there's nothing that pops up. Nothing, even not even on their website. You know, I'm not trying to suggest they're making weapons of mass destruction in there or anything, but it's kind of like, you know, I was just curious what it was. You know, that's it. Nothing nefarious.
Do you want me to find out for you?
If you don't, I mean, if you've got extra time, yeah, I would definitely wait here if you want to.
Sure, why not?
I mean, I'm not going to walk up there just because I'm recording and I don't want them to, it's private property and just, but if you don't mind going above and beyond, then I would definitely appreciate that.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, stand by.
Okay, cool. All right. Unusual. Now that is what I call going above and beyond the call of duty. He's going to go and find out what this Tesla place is all about. So let's. He's going to go in there and. So he's being pretty professional so far. He's not really pushing it too much. I mean, he's definitely, I think he knows what time it is. I think he knows what's up. But yeah, that's, there he goes. He's going inside. Or maybe he's, oh, they got the doors locked. So, all right. Or maybe they're not going to let him in. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they're not going to let him in. Maybe not. Oh, they're closed?
The doors were locked.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you for trying to find out.
So one would assume that they're closed. Well, as far as I know, the Tesla Energy is just batteries, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I know. I was just curious what this like location is because it's not like, it's definitely not a storefront because they got like, you know, storefronts where you can go like buy like, you can view like they'll have cars on display and you can buy like t-shirts and crap like that. And then obviously they have like the bigger dealership. So at first I thought maybe it was like a storefront, but it's
not a dealership for the cars. It's the battery storage for like solar energy and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
You familiar with any of that?
No, you know what I was thinking? Maybe too, like maybe they service those, you know, the charging stations.
Sure.
Like they got one at the Radisson and they got one at the Pismo factory outlets. Maybe they do that.
Yep, that would be a good guess.
Oh, okay.
How many followers you got now?
Almost 50,000.
Almost 50,000.
Which is not as much as. What, you follow my channel or?
No, I've heard about you, bro.
Oh, okay. Well, I've had mostly positive interactions with you guys.
I haven't had anything wrong with it.
Yeah. Well, you know, like some people think like, oh, you know, like I'm just trying to make like police officers look bad, and that's not the case. I give credit where credit is due.
Who's the other guy that who's the other guy that goes around town here?
Are you probably thinking of 805 Cop Watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know him personally.
You don't work with them or anything?
No, I never have. I just don't know. I've never filmed with him or anything.
Okay.
So I couldn't really tell you anything about him.
Okay.
Other than his channel is called 805 Cop Watch.
Yep, that's about as much as I can tell you too.
Well, when I first started 6 years ago, I was the only person in this area that recorded like this.
What about Slow Stringer? Slow Stringer did that too, didn't he?
Yeah, but he wasn't really like an auditor, or he was more like, he was one of the, well, he did Stringer. He like basically he would go out and he would just record things like, you know, if there was a fire at some plant or whatnot, he would go record it, and then he would sell his footage to the local news. Like, I don't know what kind of deal. I don't know if he, you know, had deals with KSBY or Tribune or whatnot. But that's why. So he was a little bit different. But yeah, he was. Yeah, it was kind of, it's the same but different.
Gotcha.
I mean, he didn't go to like places and do like First Amendment audits, but.
Gotcha. Well, there's something else I was going to ask you. Oh yeah. Does YouTube pay you? Do you get paid from YouTube or no?
The ad revenue.
Ad revenue?
Yeah.
How much does that usually pay?
It's definitely not enough to pay the bills. I'll tell you that. I mean, there are people that on YouTube that do it for a living, that do it full time, and that's all they do.
But they gotta have like millions of followers and views and stuff like that, right?
Well, they're out there. The people that are doing this for a living, I mean, they treat it as like a job. They're out there every day, and they're traveling too. You know, like this Thursday, I'm going to Utah. So, you know, that stuff costs money. Like, so people that think like, oh, these guys are making all this money, you know, like it's not what you, it's
costs money to make money, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, especially when you go out of state or something like that. Like I've been to Chicago, I've been to Seattle, I've been to Florida, I've been, you know, I mean, when you think of hotel rooms,
yep.
Airfare,
yep.
rental car,
yep.
you know, oftentimes, I mean, you're spending more money than you can ever expect to make. But like I said, there are people that do it full time, that treat it as a job, and this is not a full-time thing for me. I just do it when I see something interesting or something that I think, you know, maybe should have some attention or whatnot.
Sure, sure. What kind of work do you do?
Huh? I work in transportation.
Transportation?
Transportation, driving, like commercial driving.
Like long distance hauling? Or
No. No.
Just the local area around here, Santa Maria?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I do that. I used to have a commercial driver's license. I don't want anymore. I was thinking about getting that back. But, well, I had a commercial driver's license in the state of Hawaii. And then when I moved to California, I wasn't able to switch it over. They don't allow you, well, I mean, you can switch it over, but I would basically, make a long story short, I would have to do the whole process all over again. I would have to do the road test, I'd have to do the written test, I'd have to do the physical, I'd have to,
Right.
And like, I don't have a, you know, commercial bus to use to go take the road test. Pretty much to get it, you have to be hired by a company that'll
Right.
do like a lot of the like SMAT and like
Right.
slow RTA. They do paid training, so they'll actually, you know, when you go to do the road test, you use one of their buses.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. What kind of stuff do you haul?
Huh?
What kind of stuff do you transport?
I've done everything from I've delivered food, I've delivered medical products, I've done passenger transport.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I've done Uber too. You know?
Do you enjoy your work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather be out on the road than, you know, like
Sitting behind a desk?
sitting behind a desk with somebody like looking over your shoulder telling you what to do. I'm not saying all places are like that. I mean, I've worked at 7-Elevens and crap like that, but, you know, I'd rather drive. The problem is a lot of these like bus companies, around here, like they don't really pay that much. I mean, you think like, you know, to drive one of those SMAT buses, you have to have a commercial B with a passenger and air brake endorsement,
Right.
and they don't, well, I don't know what they pay now. Like when I actually got hired to work there, and I got offered a position, and I turned it down because it was only like $13 an hour. I mean, this was like 5 years ago, so maybe, I'm sure it's more.
Maybe not.
But that's like nothing, you know. Even like the bus drivers in LA, the metro bus drivers,
Yeah.
their starting pay is like $17.50.
Ouch.
And that'd be I had a hard job driving a city bus in LA.
Trying to afford LA.
Yeah, no, I lived in LA for 2 years, so it's really expensive.
All right. You good?
I'm good.
All right.
Yeah, this is probably gonna wrap it up. But, well, Officer Spencer, this is the first time I met you. Thanks for being professional. I appreciate it.
I'm here for it.
You know who's also, just real quick before you leave, who's also I've had a couple interactions with, he's a super nice guy, is, I think his name is Martinez.
Martinez.
Kind of kind of stocky.
Uh-huh.
He's a really nice guy. Rides a motor, well, He told me he rides. He was driving a patrol car, but he told me he rides motorcycles.
Like for the department or just as a hobby?
I think it's like his own bike. But he was a really nice guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
And so was Officer Cano. Officer Cano. Jesus Cano.
Not here.
Really?
It doesn't ring any bells.
He was voted Officer of the Year in 2018.
Oh, you're talking Caro.
Caro, I'm sorry. Yeah,
C-A-R-O, Caro.
yeah, I pronounced it wrong. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy too.
Yeah.
Yep, I like both of them.
Okay.
All right.
Well, you have a good one.
You too, sir.
Thanks for being professional again.
Okay.
All right. Well, that was pretty nice, folks. See, this is the way it should always be. You know, just friendly and professional, no directives. I mean, he was definitely curious, but he didn't push the issue, so I'm definitely going to give him a pass. But somebody called the police. All right. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this audit up. I'm not really sure what to call this because I'm not sure if Tesla called the police or if the place next door. I mean, the guy that came out was pretty nice, but I'm not sure, you know, if he called or his company called, or maybe it was Tesla. So I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. Is this a pass? Is it a fail? You decide. So Nasty Nathaniel, I'm going to wrap things up. Thanks for watching, and for everyone in the live stream, thanks for hanging out and making sure I'm safe. Until next time, may the audits be with you.